One of the problems students face is dozing off while studying, especially when trying to study for a long period of time, maybe during an exam. Sleeping while studying is partly because of what we read and mostly our own personal problems. In this video, I will discuss with you 10 important habits to avoid sleep while studying. Welcome back. I'm Qasim. If you are a returning subscriber, I say thank you. If you are new here, I've created this channel to guide, motivate, inspire students and graduates. So feel free to join the community by subscribing to this channel and turn on the notification bell so as to receive notification whenever I upload a new video. Before jumping into the video proper, let me make something clear. Our former president of India, Abdul Kalam, said, "Dream is not what you see while you sleep. Dream is what don't let you sleep." It is not that we want to sleep while studying sometimes. It is just that we don't have enough motivation to keep us awake in the first place. For maximum effective of this habit, you must be sure that you have enough goals and plan and also motivations to keep you awake in the first place. The first habit, getting a good and adequate sleep. You'll be surprised that I want to talk about sleeping when I'm trying to tell you how to avoid sleeping while studying. A good and adequate sleep is very important to studying, learning, and memory. In fact, it has been consistently proven that students need 6 to 9 hours of sleep within 24 hours for maximum functioning of memory and brain. Make sure you sleep well, and that is one of the important ways you can avoid sleeping while studying. It is understandable that you may not be able to even get 6 hours of sleep sometimes, especially during exam. So what you need to do is very simple. You need to make up for this while studying by getting a power nap. A power nap is a short sleep to restore one's mental alertness. If you are reading and you have not slept adequately and you feel like sleeping, so you can get this power nap of 15 to 20 minutes while studying. It will boost your alertness and thereby preventing you from getting the deep or normal sleep. I have made a dedicated video on how sleep is important to your studying, learning and memory, so find the link to that in the description box below. The second habit, always avoid heavy food. This habit is what exactly do put me and my roommates in trouble. We realize that most time when after eating we go for studying, and what we eat as a Nigerian before studying is amala, because that is what we think can hold us for a long period. But we realize that we do get tired and feel sleepy sometimes when we get to the class to study. But that was dead because I researched and realized that eating heavy food before studying decreases blood supply to the brain, because blood needed by the brain will be directed to the gut to facilitate the digestion. When you eat heavy food before studying, you would not have enough blood supply to your brain as you would normally. To prevent sleeping while studying, you have to avoid heavy foods. The third habit, always avoid studying in bed. Environment is one of the important determinants of whether you will sleep shortly while studying or you're going to stay awake for long. Whenever you are studying in bed, there is confusion of association between your brain and the bed, because your brain already associates your bed with sleep. You are studying, definitely you're going to sleep off shortly. It is advisable you don't read in your room at all, and if you must do that, make sure you use table and chair and back your bed to avoid bed shadows. The fourth habit, having a proper lighting. One of the mistakes students make is using dim light while studying. When it's dark, our body releases a chemical called melatonin. It is an hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycle, and it is produced by our brain in response to darkness. This calls sleep when there is dark. The other side of this is that our body inhibits the production of this melatonin when we have a proper lighting. Let there be proper lighting wherever you want to study, and that will prevent you from sleeping while studying. The next habit, drinking more water. It is very, very important to stay hydrated while studying because dehydration leads to fall in energy, reduction in memory and brain functioning. To prevent sleeping while studying, you need to make drinking more water your habit. The next habit, always embrace active studying. The habit of most students is to read passively through materials and conclude that is studying. No, it doesn't really work like that. If you have to study, you have to study actively by reading through your materials with your mind, and also highlight important points and difficult words, and if necessary, make a chart flow. This reading habit will encourage you to read closely and keep you from getting bored, and with that you can stay awake for long and prevent you from sleeping while studying. The next habit, reading on your device. Before, I do argue with this, but I realized it works when I tried it out. If you have to choose between reading on paper and your device, especially at night, please make your device a choice. It has been confirmed that devices like phone, laptop, pads release a ray called blue light which boosts alertness, and with that it can prevent you from sleeping while studying. For positive effective of this habit, you have to make sure you discipline yourself to the extent that you don't get distracted with your device while studying. The next habit, making the right choice of what to study. I said earlier in this video that sometimes sleeping while studying is because of what we read. Make a right choice of what to read at a particular period. So my own advice, it is advisable you read a board course early in the morning. You have to read these courses because you have to pass them, and it is not what you enjoy reading. Read it in the morning when you have your brain fresh, and reading engaging courses in the night time to avoid getting bored and sleeping while studying. The next habit, asking yourself questions loudly and answer it loudly. At some point when you are studying, it is advisable you ask yourself question loudly and also answer it loudly. Prevent you from sleeping while studying. The last but not the least, taking a break. Even after you have made use of these aforementioned habits, you can still get tired, and that is when your brain completely tell you that, guys, I'm tired. That time you need to take a break from your studying and walk around, listen to some audio clip on your phone and do some other things that will restore your mental alertness and get back to your study maybe after 15 or 20 minutes, and that will prevent you from getting bored and feeling sleepy while studying. I want to believe you've benefited from this video, so don't forget to like and share this video to other people to benefit them too. See you in another interesting video like this. Bye for now.